Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Voyager. We'll have a look at some of the key statistics and then we'll jump over to TradingView and we'll do some chart analysis to see where we could get some great investment opportunities. So hello, welcome to my channel. Please make sure you do like this video and subscribe to my channel to get notified when I'm releasing new content. So let's crack on into this, and we will be looking at Voyager token, which is ticker VGX. Currently it is listed as BQX on some exchanges. That is some previous times when it used to be Ethos, but it has done a rebrand now and we are classed as Voyager token. So Voyager token is currently ranked 196 out of all cryptocurrencies that are listed on CoinMarketCap. We have a coin price of $0.139950 and we are 5.98% up on today's trading. Today's date is the 13th of September 2020. So the maximum supply of VGX will be 222,295,208. And out in circulation, every single one of them tokens is in circulation. Currently we have a market cap of around $31 million. And we are getting around $930,000 of trading per 24 hours. If we just look at the market pair, see where we're getting trading most, as you can see there. We are trading on Binance, getting 93% of the overall trading there. So that's an absolute massive amount against Ethereum and BTC. As you can see down here, we have some different, so we have VGX and BQX. I do presume that will be changed at some point in the future, but we are not listed on many exchanges at all really. Binance being the biggest one there and taking all the volume. One final point before we jump onto the charts, I just want to have a look at what the all-time high was. And that was back on January 5th, 2018, and that was at the end of that crazy 2017 bull run that we had, and we did it $10 according to the figures on CoinMarketCap. They are slightly different on the TradingView chart I'm going to show you, but that's what it's got listed in, and we will go from that, and I've already marked up on the chart. So let's jump across to TradingView and let's have a look at some technical analysis and see when we could get some potential good entry points as an investment and where we can go in the future. Right, so let's get cracking into some analysis. This is Voyager versus US dollar. This is on the Binance chart and on the weekly time frame. So I've already pre-marked up the all-time highs, which was around, it does say $10 on CoinMarketCap. We did get a double top here at around $10.90, so I'm going to use that. We did wick right up to $15, but I'm not going to take that into consideration. So let's just zoom right into the current times and let's put in some support and resistance levels, which could give us some good areas to target with regards to a price prediction. Sorry, not prediction, entry points. So let's mark some key areas up. And first off, we will by putting that one in there. So we did bounce off that bottom wick and we've come away through and we've acted as a resistance level there, and we'll come back and it's kind of acted as support. We didn't quite get there, but it is in that ballpark area, so we'll change that to the weekly. And then let's zoom in, see if we can get any more. So we have one there as well that come our way through. We acted as resistance there, come back through, and it's acted as resistance again, and acted as resistance twice. You could say even 3 times. We're very close to that when we're wicked up this week. So we've got a couple levels in there. Let's see if we can get one a little bit lower. As you can see, we've got one there as well. Acted as support there, came through, and then using that area as quite a good support, and then we bounced all the way up from there. So let's jump into the daily time frame and see what we've got around here. So we've got one there as well. Don't want to put too many in because it ends up starting getting messy. We'll change that to the daily time frame. One more, potentially a little bit lower down. There you go. We've got another level there. So we acted off that area. Used that area as support quite a few times. Could say we went all the way through to there. So that is the daily as well. So that's a few levels of daily support and resistance. What I'm going to do now is just have a look at this move that we've had. So if we go back to the 13th of March is when Bitcoin had that 57% dump. And ever since then, altcoins have been doing really, really well. I mean, Bitcoin went up to $12,000. Recently, we have rejected and we've dropped down to about $10,000. But if we look at this as a price perspective and take that bottom wick all up to the top, if you bought some Voyager at the bottom levels and you managed to sell near the top or on the way up, then you're looking at a 1,463% prices. So that's absolutely massive. And obviously with a move like that and all altcoins the same, we have started to spin around a bit, and we are on quite a good retracement. I think we've bounced off around the 618 level. So if we put that on the Fibonacci and we take the bottom of the move, the lowest body closure, all up to the top of the move where we hit that double top, and you can see we have bounced off that 618 level quite nicely. And what you need to do is potentially look at some areas of investment. So I mean, if I'm ever doing analysis and I want to buy into a coin, I always look at the 618 levels of retracement. So we might have already missed the boat on this one. I did have some orders in on this level down here, around 88 cents. So I missed by an absolute whisker. But we need to see what goes on here. I mean, we are on a nice little bit of a rally now, but things with Bitcoin could easily switch. I do think that we're going to get a couple of weeks now of positive action across the board, across all cryptocurrencies. But on the lead up to the general election, I do think that the dollar is going to start increasing in value, and that unfortunately will take it out on crypto and precious metals. So I think that the potential is to get him back down at these levels. So you could say anywhere around here. I do think that we will get that opportunity again. So that is a potential buy zone. So anywhere from 50 all up to, well, you could say up to this level here where we're buying around 8 cents. I think that will be a great area of investment opportunity. What I do is just put the EMAs that I use on. I use a 30 and the 8 and see what's been going on. So as you can see, we had a nice bullish cross down here. We've gone up. Obviously, we've started to spin around now. We've had this cross here again on the 20th March. I'm not sure that we are heading in a downwards trend. See if we have any confluence from a hitman. So a hitman here, this also works out when there is a shift in market momentum, whether that's positive or negative. So as you can see then, when we had a drop in Bitcoin, we did turn negative, and that led to a bearish scenario. But then we flipped from the 1st of May and it's been on a great rise all the way up. But we have had a bearish indicator on the 3rd of September. We're on a little bit of relief, so this could show that potentially we might be going down unless we flip this. I think we need to flip this weekly level here for it to turn bullish again and flip that area where that bear is. But I do think that we're going to start rising up. We might reject off this area again. We've been close a couple of times, but then I do think we're going to come down here over the course of the next month or so. So if you're not invested in this like me, then I think we've got some good potential areas to come up again. If we just look at that in a BTC form, so I already marked this up previously. I do think these areas around here, so you're talking anywhere from 600 sats all the way up to even all the way up to 1,000 sats really. I think these areas are good areas. You can see we wicked into there, into my my buy zone. I didn't pick it up because I was trading in dollars, so we didn't quite touch, but that area I think will be struck again. So if you want to get involved in Voyager VGX, then place some orders in and you might get lucky, because we know that things can be quite wicked and it's quite easy to pick up some orders sometimes with a Bitcoin swing. So let's just drop back into the BQX USD. So regards to a price prediction, I mean, the all-time high is a long way off. I mean, that was up at $10 and we're now at, what's that? What are we trading at now? 13 cents. So we're a long way off that. If there's a possibility for the price to ever go up there, then you will be in a great position. Even if you buy away up to $1, you'd be in a massive position. So I do think if you can get some orders in down here, then set some orders up and try and scoop some up. If not, then buy at these prices. I still think it's a great area to invest with. Everything that's going on with the project, I think it's going to be a very good and interesting year coming up for these projects. I do think that we're going to try and push for adoption across the US and try and get it on the same par as crypto.com or Swipe. So some massive names to be as competitors there, but it's looking very good for a project, and I'm looking to get invested in this. So it could be a great old investment down here. So that will wrap it up for today's video. Please make sure you do like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.